to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a participant from the playoffs last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. And the Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Clemson's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Turning it on. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. He's looking to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Wide receiver going in motion. Going to the running game. Powers through the defender. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, it's Graves. It's complete to the left. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires on the move. Working that left side. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And this defense has kind of been up and down on this opening drive, right? That's their second sack, which is good. They need more of those plays, but they've given up a lot of yards. Down here, this part of the field, man, this defense is going to have to find a way to make a few more plays to keep them out of the end zone.
The Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Graves. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Wide open makes the catch. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Looking for a crease, it's Whitaker. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quick strike complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fires and picked off. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wide receiver. On the run, it's Barco. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. He'll sneak it.
And the QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously, it's an exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Graves. Working that left side now. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And the Wolverines are on the move. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Wolverines. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone, third and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? UCLA is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ohio State. We'll let you know if...
And he's still running after the move. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it down the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. To go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going to swing it on second down. And they can't make the connection. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield on first down. Sets up the screen. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna look downfield again. The screen, he can go. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They've got the screen set up. The ball is down at the 14 after that to pass. Into the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
A huge gain and a first down.
Back to throw, it's Graves. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Clemson, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. To the air on first down. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. He's a one-man wrecking crew on this defensive front. This is the type of performance that can etch you in Wolverine lore forever.
And it's a great lore to be etched in. Obviously, year after year, you see so many dominant guys in the trenches. And this is how it's done. You stop the run first, get them in passing situations, pin your ears back, and go put your name in those record books.
Oh, they're after him. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. On the move. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. To throw, it's Graves. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The Wolverines are threatening in the red zone. This is a designed run. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. First and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll move the wide receiver. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got twirled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So here comes the Michigan offense. They'll give it to the back. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Graves. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. They want to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. UCLA is just getting blown right out of the Rose Bowl today. And while scorned Pac-12 fans might have no problem with that, this will not sit well with that fan base. They're trailing by 19 to Ohio State. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Touchdown, Michigan! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Clemson, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Going right to work up top. Out of the backfield, he's open.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Got the back over the middle. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down.
Good enough for first down.
Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Number 17 in punt formation to kick it away.
Fields the punt, wants to make a play. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be knocked down. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Trying to set the tone with the run. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Graves. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barco. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. The give to the tailback. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Running to Green. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Right back to the well. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And the Wolverines come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. What a disappointment. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play. They give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
On target. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Clemson. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
Getting set for the point after. They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Clemson, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Fires to the big fella. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Graves. Got the quick pass. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
He's got it on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Second down.
Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. Finds a crease at the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. This time on target. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
1st and goal, Clemson.
With the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. North Carolina overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Chapel Hill, these Tar Heels got to be thrilled with this result. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got it in the middle. It's Barco. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll try to sneak it. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. Shakes off the defender. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Looking for a man. It's Graves. Got his man to the left. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They'll go back to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Wolverines back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Snagged in the middle. It's McNabb. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the run, it's Marco. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Here's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays. And
touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Clemson, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
At the 43-yard line. And that's good enough.
wants to go up top on first down. He wants a big play here late. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Pass escapes him, still on his feet. There he goes to the right. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
Clemson, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cook. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Under fire. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Short gain on the play before he slides. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Pressure coming. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. One more play to pad the stats. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.